Get to a con eventually that has Boogie there, I might have to say, can I pull you aside for a second? Because I have a YouTube channel and I've been saying a lot of shit about you. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same with me. I didn't like the Francis character. Not one chance. I don't like the Francis character, but I've really...
When you listen to a video that's genuinely him, it's actually really cool.
Yeah, I like a lot of his weight loss journey vlogs that he's been doing. Because, you know, he's been... obviously, this is no secret, so he has been morbidly obese most of his life.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's been going through various kinds of treatments to... Damn it.
We're trying to tell these awesome stories and then we get caught up in it.
Anyway, he's been trying various kinds of treatments to get that weight loss, get healthier, and eventually he just had to kind of cave and do the surgery. So he's been kind of keeping people posted on that. It's just,
well, with surgery, but what do you mean specifically with the surgery? He's gonna go talk to a plastic surgeon or something?
No, he had weight loss surgery. I don't know exactly the specs of how it works and that, but he did. He had weight loss surgery.
Okay.
And this is after he tried various diets and healthy eating to try, right? But it's just he couldn't lose the weight on his own, so he went with the surgery and.
Okay.
And
this is actually news to me. I've never actually known this.
Yeah, so he did the surgery and he's doing well. He's really losing a lot of weight right now. He's improved.
I would say good on him, because I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
not discrediting myself here, but you know, I've been kind of working on that too, because it doesn't actually help like people who have met me. I'm of decent girth.
Yes.
And so that doesn't help with things like, you know, stress. Dang it. I'm trying to think of a way to get past this point.
Get the shell.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The shell will work. Let's do that.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
That was cool.
And I'm already screwed again.
No, you can get through.
I can get out of here. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'll probably just give him a big fat apology when I ever meet him, and you know, give him a little bit more credit, because I've watched a couple of vlogs. I haven't watched weight loss vlogs from him. I've watched other things, including his take on what happened at VidCon to him and Anita, and to all the people who are going to be screaming out, "Well, you're not even seeing Anita's side." I already saw Anita's side. It's actually on the panel.
Yeah, it's there.
It's right there for everybody to see. That's Anita Sarkeesian, so that's why in a lot of cases I don't have any love or support for her anymore. She lost that the second that she started becoming a frickin' bully to everybody. And then, you know, that's another thing that we bring up a lot, but...
It's the same thing with Alex Maurer.
It's Alex Maurer, like, this is something else that we've been dealing with a lot this year, is just dealing with the whole... I hate using this anagram because it just gives them power.
Analogy, not anagram.
Or anagram, because SJW.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of correcting myself a lot of the time when talking about them, and that's just referring to them as they actually are, in my opinion, which is that they are professional victims.
Yeah.
And I don't want to support a professional victim. I used to be one of you, and I didn't really like the lifestyle. Funniest thing about that, I didn't really like the lifestyle, and I wanted to change. So I did.
So he did.
I did the impossible. So at that point, yeah, we've been bringing that up a lot this year, and it's just because YouTube and other areas have become so saturated in it that we can't necessarily avoid talking about it.
Yeah.
And so we might as well at least give our opinions on the matter. And, well, if you're that and you're officially pissed off because we don't support you, sorry. I'm not going to support you now or ever. So, let's see. The next thing that we can actually get into... I want to... We've dealt with a lot of deep and downs today, so
yeah.
Hopefully this is not going to be too down, since we are playing Mario, for crying out loud.
Damn it! Stupid Rip Van Winkle fishy bullshit.
You brought up Rip Van Winkle, and I immediately thought about Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Speaking of SJWs, they basically took a vampire character and made her an SJW.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely hilarious because she tries to use the SJW jargon on Alucard, and it doesn't work. He's like, and maybe another lifetime, you might have had a point there, but... And then he lists off all of these reasons why it doesn't work anymore. I can't possibly list them all off. Go watch it, it's awesome. But basically he ends it with a big punch going, check your privilege! Okay, come on, there we go. In other words, check your privilege! Oh, and by the way, just for those who are probably going to ask us in the comments, yes, I did check my privilege. I don't really even care, but I did check my privilege, and I like it. Thanks. What little privilege I actually have.
Your privilege is running fine. Thank you.
It is running absolutely fine, and...
Just like your refrigerator.
Exactly.
Is your refrigerator running? Why, yes it is. Thank you, young man.
You better go catch it. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out.
You do? Well, you better let the poor fella out. Wah-ha! 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 That's my Tim Curry laugh.
I wish I could do a Tim Curry laugh. I can't even do a Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. I could do like...
Do that voodoo. You do so well.
See, I could do like campy Tim Curry. I can't do...
Yeah. Campy Tim Curry is really easy to do. I love you, Tim Curry, but it is stupidly easy to do campy version of you. Like in the scary movies and all that. That's so easy to pull off. You have no idea. Okay, I believe in here is where the red one is, but I can't remember where it is. So.
Is it down the pipe?
Actually, I think it's way back over there.
Oh, wow.
So I'll come back and get it later, and then we can get the red ones, which are default fire flowers, I think?
I thought they were just platform blocks, basically.
Well, they're platform blocks, but if you get under them, they actually will give a default power-up each time. So yellow will always give you mushrooms. Red will give you fire flowers. I think green will give you feathers, and I can't remember what blue gives. Yay!
Bow.
I got it further.
Doo-doo.
So the other thing, too, that I think we need to answer is we've been hinting a lot about a change in scenery for how we record videos.
Yeah.
And one of our buddies actually did reach out and asked, are you going to finally do a setup video? Like, are you going to actually show your current setup before you change it? Kind of tempted not to. Because right now the current setup is kind of a mess because we're getting ready for the new setup, which I'm excited is going to be happening by the end of the year.
Hooray!
We're going to be in an official new setup. Still the same room, so it's still the same 90-degree weather, but hopefully it won't be so bad.
You know, I'm going to just demand you please get an industrial strength air conditioner.
Can I even afford an industrial strength air conditioner? That's the real question you gotta ask yourself. Can I actually afford the damn thing? Oh! This is just not Alex's day.
This is not.
Okay, alright, I'll take it on. I'll take it on.
Luigi! Oh, Mario can't even handle a simple ghost house.
Apparently not.
I have a vacuum to suck up ghosts.
And everybody called me a... Well, I was actually going to say something inappropriate, and then I had to stop myself. And people called me a P-word for it. But I was just wanting to follow my favorite movie, Ghostbusters. Not the 2016 version, because fuck that one.
Exactly. Yes, I had a vacuum that could suck up ghosts. He just had a jetpack that shot water.
Okay.
Who's the better brother now?
Woo. I would definitely not want the water jetpack because that would make me feel hot. Somebody actually took that the wrong way, which is basically, it makes you feel hot.
Yeah, it makes you feel so hot.
It makes you feel so hot.
Oh no! Never mind!
Ah, dang it. Now here's a misconception for a lot of people. Ah, dang it. No, the booze did not start here. They actually technically started in...
They were in Mario 3.
2, or Mario 3.
Yeah.
They were in Mario 3, but they got a little bit more refined in Mario World. So that's a lot of their default stuff comes from here. Just I'm just gonna bounce this here. Is that supposed to be slime or is that supposed to be a spotlight?
I think it's a bubble of some kind, but I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be a bubble, yeah. And technically, we'll go back and get the red switch, because why not? I mean, it just adds platforms later on that'll be helpful. So yeah, there probably won't be a video of the old setup, but I have considered whether or not to do a new setup video. Because why not? I mean,
sure.
We could show it off if you guys want to see it, then first of all, I tell you get us to 100 subscribers. Because we're sitting at 4 left, everybody. That's the problem that I have, is like when you sit there for like you're sitting there at like 398.
Yeah.
And you're just like, get to 400 already.
Jesus Christ, I suck at this. Okay, I suck.
All right, Alex, now don't throw the controller.
This is a good game, but I'm terrible.
Still, yeah. Even when you're failing at it, you enjoy them.
I'm terrible at it. I always have been. I've never been good at this game. It wasn't until Mario 64 I got good, so to speak.
Good at Mario.
Yes.
Exactly. There you go. So yeah, I think we can do it. Again, please get us to 100 subscribers. We're so close there. We just want to get there.
Yeah.
We're to a point where it's not even like we want to give you the reward, because we do.
Well, we do.
But we just want to get there. We just want to be able to say, yes, this is something we've done. So much so that's also kind of bleeding into my channel too. Is like, I want to hit the milestone just so I can give you guys stuff. But you gotta do this for me first.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't think you thought this through, buddy.
Oh!
Wow, you made a boo sound like a dog.
Never mind.
There we go. Okay, so now we can come in here and whee!
Dude, you can totally cheese it. You just gotta keep pressing up on the joystick, I think.
Yeah, I did. But the more momentum you put for it, the better it'll do. Okay, I think we actually have to leave that. Because this just basically takes us all the way back. So, here's what we need to do. Make our way past this point. This is where I actually need a little bit of concentration, because this boo house is a pain in the butt.
Was there a switch in that? Uh-oh. No?
Okay, this one actually might host something. Crap. There we are. Okay, so we just need to take this over here. And I think now that we can do this. There we go!
Woo!
And 18.
18.
I am legal. That's not where that was going, but I am technically legal.
Legal.
And enjoying myself. Awesome, so now we have another level in the Vanilla Dome. And maybe I'll backtrack and go get the red one. Oh, I need to save, yes.
Yeah.
And this is another one that does get asked now that we've said that there are going to be changes to the channel. Not major ones, just setup. So one of the biggest things that's changing with the setup is, unfortunately, we have to kind of sit next to my computer to be able to get recording done. And now we have a setup that doesn't necessarily require that anymore. So basically, we can pull a grump room.
Yeah.
And we can actually sit on the couch.
We can
be able to enjoy video games.
Yeah. We can enjoy video games again.
The other thing, too, that might also change is we've been kind of listening to feedback that you guys have been giving, and I know a few people are wanting us to be able to do more newer, modern games. I'm not saying that we're going to completely change our focus. We do like the lists that we have, but maybe as an added bonus, we can start taking on a couple more recent games and just do their story modes. So you guys can enjoy that. but we'll keep you up to date on that, because we're actually going to be putting out some Twitter polls in the next little bit to see what you guys would like to see more of on the channel. Not just on Drak and Shadow, on our channels as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got tons of anime reviews that you could bring to the table. And the other thing, too, we're also going to be strengthening the podcast. That is going to be a focus, because now that the podcasts are doing well, we're going to put a little bit of focus there, too. Not necessarily something that helps out YouTube. In fact, one of the things that doesn't help YouTube in this regard, yeah, you've been noticing Why We Geek is not showing up on YouTube. It's not because I'm holding it back from you guys. It's that it got approved on iTunes. So you can now get that as an RSS feed. And I'll probably put up the Why We Geek episodes at some point on YouTube, so you guys can get it too. But I would rather encourage you guys to go and be awesome, be the awesome guys that you guys are, and support the podcast's RSS feed.
Yeah. Damn it. Do I have to... Let's see. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Really didn't want to do that.
Nope. Nope.
How do I get up here?
You're on the right track, but you need to run through these, and there you go.
There we go.
So that's how you do it. So whenever you have like those little corner steps, you can just run up.
God, I didn't...
And you did it again! All because he wanted Yoshi. And he couldn't have him.
I couldn't have him.
Yoshi is spoken for. And in fact, you guys can make some new game suggestions. I don't know a lot of the releases that are solid for 2018 yet. In fact, all the ones that I actually have set for reviews are pretty much fighting games. Because I have Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I can already tell you, Alex is not interested in. So you probably won't show up for that. And then I have Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. Again, not a Final Fantasy fan.
No.
But we'll probably take on some newer games, and you guys can see some awesome new stuff. And maybe not just on YouTube. Maybe we'll do things like, I don't know, Twitch? Or Facebook? I don't know. We're waiting to see what happens with that Facebook video service thing, because that actually is very intriguing to us. It's like, oh, we spend a lot of time on Facebook. We could do stuff there. Especially if Facebook wants to contend with YouTube. Sure.
Yeah. By all means.
As long as you don't silence dissenters, which unfortunately Facebook has that rap.
Yeah.
I don't know. Zuckerberg is kind of good on it, but kind of not.
Oh, I made it, but I still did not hit the ribbon.
This one got asked a while ago. I actually do want to bring it up now. Like, what to you, Alex, is the worst social media platform to work with? In your mind? Like, we're not knocking anybody, but like, which is the one you absolutely dread going to and working with?
Your go.
Oh, it's my turn, yeah. So, yeah, which one would you call that?
I really don't have one. Because the only thing I really use is Twitter.
See, and actually that would be mine. And it's not necessarily that I hate using Twitter. In fact, the 280 character limit has been amazing for me. But it's I hate to say it, it's more the community. Like,
yeah.
There are people who spend way too much time on Twitter.
Yeah.
I remember when YouTube or when Twitter launched, and the worst thing you had to worry about was people putting their disgusting fast food lunch photos up there on it.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, there are channels that everything is solidly disgusting. Like, it's not even meme worthy or anything like that. It's just, And then I'll admit, there have been a couple of times where I've advertised on Twitter and I felt a little dirty. It's like, you can't even believe I went to these people to advertise our YouTube channel. And somebody's gonna take that literally and go, "You Nazi!" Yeah, sure, why not?
To that you reply, I'm a National Socialist? I'm
a left leaner?
I'm in 1939 Germany?
Actually, I guess my response would be, you show me your styling, I'll show you mine. Oh, Sieg Heil, baby. I probably better not do that.
Oh, gee.
That's gonna get us in trouble. Okay, I apologize for that one. Even though I was kind of joking with it. There are gonna be people that unfortunately don't take it as a joke.
Yeah.
I can just imagine our friend Jiro the Hero now creating a petition against me. Go ahead, Jiro. I deserve it. Or he'll probably put up a petition going, no, we need a video on the old setup before you get rid of it. You want to just see a pile of junk? All right, we actually are out of time for this week, so we'll go ahead and call it for here. When we come back, we will take care of Lemmy's Castle and move on in Super Mario World.